Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
We're doing a blind for y'all today. It's Woodford Reserve. We just finished the Derby.
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all did. I did terrible.
I did terrible.
My wife did terrible. We all did terrible
lost.
this year. It was a rough day, but you know what? It's Kentucky Derby. You have a good time. You make mint juleps. You bet on the ponies. So we decided to do a blind. Josh obtained Woodford Reserve Distillers Select.
Number one.
Coming in at 92.
Personally selected.
It's the
the same proof as...
It's the same proof as your regular run-of-the-mill. I have a bottle of Woodford Reserve from last year's Derby, 148. This year was 149. It's coming in at 90.4 proof. Woodford, as y'all know, is a very great bourbon. Woodford County. It's high vanilla. Just a sweet whiskey all the way across the board. So we thought, what the heck? Let's just do a blind.
See if we can tell the difference between the two.
The standard release and the special select. Was the special select more?
I don't think so, because it's a bigger bottle. It's the liter, I think.
Oh, crap.
So it was only like, for the liter, I think it was under $60.
Okay.
So it's roughly...
And your regular Woodford is
like 40. So
yeah. So
maybe a little more, but it's the bigger
15,
bottle.
$20. You're getting more whiskey and a select quantity, a select barrel or whatever. It's not a single barrel.
No, so it's a select. Distillers Select. I don't know.
Could it be marketing? Maybe they're exactly the same.
The nose, though, is different for me.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So there's two different noses.
Yeah.
As always, y'all that watch the show, you know we always label our inside glass as number 1, our outside glass as number 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. So that's how we're going to know who poured what. I made notes for what I poured for Josh. He made notes for what he poured for me. He's already deep in the nose. Okay. That's a nice nose.
I get different noses.
Cherry, my number 1's cherry.
My number 1 has, it's like chocolate. And I get cherry on that one as well.
And that chocolate was coming out in my head.
Yeah,
cherry and chocolate.
And then this one I get like butterscotch, caramel. A little hint of chocolate, but that one's just got a little different...
Yeah,
something going
there
on.
is a different.
Yeah, I thought they'd be exactly the same.
There is a different nose. Let me go back to that.
I'm starting to sweat.
Really?
Air conditioner.
Yeah. It's about that time.
Poor people.
We have to put the box AC in. Yeah, that is a different nose. That's I'm
I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna try my 2 first. I always try the 1 first.
Yeah.
There's always like you just never know.
Right. I will say if I'm going to go nose, I enjoyed number 1 first.
I liked my number 2 nose better.
So I'm going to put a little star by it.
That's why I'm trying it first.
Nose, number 1. So you're trying number 2? Yeah. I'll try number 2. What the heck?
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Oh. At first I was like, maybe not, but then it got really smooth and buttery.
Wood. Heat.
I get chocolate on that, too. Why am I getting chocolate? Maybe because we always have bourbon balls with Woodford.
Yeah, we do, because it pairs very well. Goes back to, you go to the distillery.
I'm getting... I get chocolate. I get like butterscotch, buttery kind of caramelist. Really? Yeah.
On which one?
My 2. All right, I'm gonna try number 1.
Let me get some water.
I don't know, but now I go back to this nose. so chocolatey and cherry.
My number 2, I just put wood, heat, and it's okay.
Oh, man. That one's smoother. My number 1. Got a little more.
My number 1 is softer.
Yeah, mine too. I wonder if it's the same. I get more vanilla with that one too. I'm getting a big chocolate note on both for some reason, which I don't usually get with bourbon.
No.
I don't know why. Weird.
Number 1's nose for me has been, I like number 1's nose best.
I think after revisiting it, I thought I liked number 2. I say I like number 2's nose better, but I like number 1's flavor. So how the hell do I pick which one I like better?
Soft.
Such a dilemma to have.
Caramel. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go bounce right down the list. There you go.
Yeah. So I for me, I like the nose on number 2 better, but flavor-wise, I like number 1, so I'd have to pick number 1 as my favorite.
Okay.
And then number 2 is, it's comparable, but there is definitely differences, but the flavor is there's a little off to it.
So.
But the nose is really good.
So you like the nose of 2.
Correct.
The flavor of 1.
Correct. So I'd say number 1 is my favorite, because I'm not drinking it through my nose.
So 1 was fave.
What's she doing up there?
I don't know.
Does she know we're working?
Probably making popcorn or something. So number 1 was your winner. If you were to pick them.
Yeah,
really?
I'd say one's my favorite, 2's the second. They're close. They're both really good. And I don't know. I can't discern. I would assume number 1 is regular Woodford. Number 2's the Distillers cut.
Yeah.
I would assume, just because I've had more Woodford.
Would you like to know?
Yeah.
You called it.
Oh, and that was just a guess.
Number 1 was your regular standard Woodford, and number 2 was Woodford Reserve Distillers Select number 1.
So I don't like the Distillers Select.
That's interesting.
But I like the nose on it.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm messed up, man.
So for me,
Okay.
number 1, I got cherry and chocolate. Boom. And I just left it at that. I enjoyed the nose. Number 2, I got vanilla and caramel. I liked it, but my initial, I'm not digging too deep. I like number 1 better.
Okay,
I like
so
the
you
nose.
pick number 1.
The nose was my favorite. Then I went into taste.
Okay.
Taste was on number 1, soft, sweet, hot, and caramel. Number 2 was wood, heat, okay. So if I was to pick between 1 and 2, for me, I like number 1.
Okay. Can you discern which is which, do you think?
I think it tasted different. I think number 1 is the Distillers Select.
Well, you are correct. Yeah. So you like the Distillers Select better, and I like the regular Woodford better.
And I've drank a lot of Woodford Reserve.
Yeah.
And so I felt like something was different. Not that I was edging on difference,
right?
But okay, I was just
but you
as
like the
fast
taste
as I
better,
could.
though.
Yeah, you got to go fast, because if you let your brain get into it, you're like, well, I know Woodford, so I want to pick that. Your subconscious.
But it's both Woodford products, so I didn't really care. I was
right.
like, whatever.
I enjoyed number 1.
Yeah. I enjoyed my
nose
number 1.
and palate.
Yeah, my noses were different, but the palate for number 1 was better.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. So, interesting. I liked the Distiller Select a little bit more than I liked the standard release Woodford.
And I like the standard.
And you like the standard over the release. Interesting.
Yeah, I do.
Both proof points are the same, 90.4 or something in that ballpark. Price points, that's a bigger bottle, but price is probably comparable.
Right. Interesting. Well, there you have it. They're both good, apparently.
I wish I would have picked up one of those.
Yeah. I think it was a special release thing.
It was. I wish I would have got one. I saw it and I'm like, yeah, it's gimmick. I'm out. I'm not
Well,
buying it.
I think, and the only reason I bought it is because it was a liter for a good price.
Right.
I was like, oh, that's a bigger
More-
bottle,
right.
and it's a special release. I'm like,
Right.
I like regular Woodford, obviously, so.
Yeah. You're not going to go wrong with Woodford Reserve.
No. It's gonna
So
be-
even if it's a special release, it's still going to be amazing.
Correct.
So, yeah, I should have bought one. I
Yeah.
saw it and I'm like, it's Woodford. I don't.
Yeah.
It is nice to know that the iterations, if they change it and say this has a special label, Distillers Select, it's nice to know that it's different.
Correct. It's not just the same stuff in a
Yeah,
different
with
bottle.
a different bottle,
Yeah.
because that's what disappoints me. I don't want to pay difference or more for the
For a
same
label.
crap that's
Yeah.
in the same bottle. Not that this is crap by any means, but you know what I mean.
Same
You all
juice.
know. Yeah. So, I mean, there is a difference.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I agree.
I am.
I didn't think there was going to be.
I didn't either.
I think that's the most surprising. Not what we liked better, but there's actually different
There
whiskey.
is a different whiskey in
Same
the
whiskey,
bottle.
but different.
Right.
I'm sure aging or whatever. We didn't really research this that much, so it doesn't say anything on the bottle.
Right. It's just the Distillers
Side.
Select #1 is a different flavor profile ever so slightly
Correct.
than your standard Woodford. If you were comparing them, they do taste similar.
Yeah,
It's a mash bill, same, but
Correct.
it is same family, but there's a honey barrel and there's not. It's that same premise.
right.
It's a little different. Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
I got nothing else.
Nope.
What do you, buddy?
I think
Nothing?
they're both good. If you find them, pick
Both great
them up. Obviously,
whiskeys.
Woodford's a staple for
Yeah.
most of us, but
Yep.
the Distiller Select, I'd buy it again.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked Woodford a little better, but it's nice to have the difference too.
Yeah, if I ran across the Distiller Select now, #1, I know that I would pick it up.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it just a little bit better. Both are great. Well, we'll wrap this video up. Hit that subscribe down in the lower corner. You see the YouTube's icon. If you click on that, you'll subscribe, put in your email, and you get a notification when we put videos out, which we do every single Saturday. A new video comes at you. You're not cursed or anything if you do that. It just puts you on the notification list so you know when you're going to get a video from Durbin's Bourbon. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're all just figuring it out. We're all part of the same group of whiskey drinkers. So if you like it, you do. If you don't, let us know. We'll have a conversation about it. Anyway, Woodford Reserve, blind. It is what it is. There you go. You've got our notes on it. Do with that as you wish. We'll wrap this video up as always. Enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons.
Any way you like.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody.
Cheers,
Cheers,
pal.
buddy.